What's good, YouTube? Let me fix the camera right quick. Jabal back with Abdul Aesthetics, and today, man, we're gonna talk about the Olympia, more specifically Big Ramy. Now, as we all know, if you're into fitness, you know that this is July, so we got August, and after August, it's the Olympia for all divisions, the classic physique, men's physique, all of the categories. It's coming down to this one moment. The Super Bowl of bodybuilding, which is the Mr. Olympia. Now, I was on Instagram and I was scrolling down my timeline, and you know, I follow a lot of, if not, I don't think it's all, but I follow a lot of the main bodybuilders. You know, your Big Ramys, your Phil Heath, your Kai Greens, your Dexter Jacksons, etc. I follow those guys on Instagram, and Big Ramy posted a picture yesterday of him looking really, really like big, which is his name. You know, he's Big Ramy, so you know, you don't get the name Big whatever if you're small. So he posted a picture, and I'm gonna post it, and as you can see, he looks huge, he looks massive, but there's a big issue that nobody wants to talk about. It's funny because I said the word big. Big Ramy has really been, his conditioning has always been his problem. His conditioning has always been his Achilles heel. In my personal opinion, you know, feel free to get in the comment section and disagree with me if you want, or tell me if you agree with me, but in my personal opinion, I feel as though that the only reason he got second place last year was because he's the crowd favorite. He's basically what Kai Green was back in 2011 and 2012. You see what I'm saying? Or 2011, 2012. He's the crowd favorite. You know, everybody loves him. He comes out, everybody loses their mind. He posts on social media, everybody loses their mind. He's the crowd favorite. He's gonna bring in the people. People love to hate Phil Heath. They would love to see him lose his title to pretty much anybody. You know, when it was him and Kai Green, people wanted to see Kai Green take him down. But now it's Big Ramy's turn, or Ramy, whatever you want to call him, and he's the crowd favorite, and that's why he got second place last year, because I believe he got third place the year before and fifth the year before that. But like I said, his conditioning has been, you know, not horrible, but it's just not good enough to beat Phil Heath. Again, in my honest opinion, I believe William Bonac should have came in second place, because look at that guy. He's like 5'6". He's a really short guy, and you know, the short guys, they tend to look a little bit wider, and all that muscle, if you condition it the right way, you know, devastated. You devastate. That's why, you know, outside of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think Arnold was like 6'2". You know, after that, you really didn't see a lot of tall bodybuilders winning the title, because, you know, the shorter bodies, the wider muscles, the more rounder, you know, muscle bellies. You know, you're more likely to have a rounder muscle, you know, belly if you're a shorter person versus a taller person. You know, it's just a genetic thing. You see what I'm saying? So, I honestly believe William Bonac should have won. But, I don't, you know, I'm not a judge. I don't get to make that call. So, going back to the picture, it's causing a lot of social media hype. Oh, he's gonna win the title this year. He's gonna win the title this year. I don't know if he's gonna win the title this year. Would I like to see him win? Yeah, I would like to see him win. I'd like to see anybody who puts in the time and effort to train for the Mr. Olympia win the Mr. Olympia. You know, I'm a big Kai Green fan. I would love to have seen Kai Green win the Mr. Olympia title, but he didn't. He kept coming up short. Because, you know, Phil Heath is damn near unbeatable. But Father Time is undefeated. So Phil Heath, I don't know if he's going to win 10 titles, which he said he wants to win. I don't know if he's going to win 10 titles, but he is definitely, I think he's going to win this year. And as far as Big Ramy is concerned, I wouldn't be surprised if he falls from second to maybe third or maybe even fourth, because it's just his conditioning has always been a big problem, you know. But if he brings it in, if he dials it in, if he cuts it down, he can win. I'm not saying he's going to win, but he can win. You know, Phil Heath has not been, Phil Heath's best year was 2013. Since then, he hasn't came crispy like that. You know what I'm saying? He was at 100% in 2013. Every year else, like 2014, he was, you know, 98%. 2015, he was 95%, and so forth and so on. It's just, and the fact that he had surgery in the offseason kind of plays a role into it. But I digress. I'm not getting too out of control. I remember the first time I saw Big Ramy, I was like, oh God, he's gonna win the title. It is what it is. He's you know, you gotta let the social media hype die down first. But aside from that, like I said, we're gonna see how this thing plays out. Olympia's in like another month and a half. No, 2 months. Olympia's in another 2 months. We're gonna see what happens. I'll be tuning in. Hope you'll be tuning in. But just to close this video out, don't really get too hyped up over the social media, because you know it plays a big role in what the idea people have for the type of bodybuilder they're looking at. But aside from that, you know, hope y'all enjoyed that video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, deuce. I like this shirt.